Welcome to the class of Universal Human Value. Dear student, on the last turn we have discussed about the prosperity. You already have learned about what is prosperity and what are the factors that affect the prosperity. So today we are starting a new topic, understanding relationship. Okay. So because all the things are related to each other, like prosperity is also related to other things. So understanding relationship is necessary. So in the relationship, there is the most fundamental element that is called trust. So today we are going to discuss about trust. So because this is the basic foundation for any relationship. So self-exploration, self-investigation and self-study is required, okay, to make the trust or any feeling. So content of content of self-exploration. Now what will be included in the self-exploration? Because self-exploration is required before to understand the trust. Okay, first we should have trust, what we desire, what is our personality. So we should have belief, we should believe in ourselves, then we can believe on the others. So trust is required. So you should have trust on yourself also, because in the self and body you have studied about what is self and body. So first we have the relationship with our self and body. Okay, so what is the first relationship for us in your vision? Self. Because so we should know what is self, what is body. Okay, so first we should have the relationship with ourself. Who am I? We should explore. Okay, so this is called self exploration. So what will come in the self exploration? Now how can you explore yourself? Okay, to understand others. Before understanding other human beings and other creatures and the feeling and relationship with the others, we should first understand the relationship with ourselves. Okay, so in which, because you already have been taught the self and body. Okay, so we will start from this. Content of self exploration are desire, program, process of self exploration. Okay, so the content of self exploration are desire and program. So we can say when we characterize ourselves, first we just think what we desire. How do you characterize yourself? That is to aim, purpose, that I want to become engineer, or I want to become doctor. This is our desire and we want to characterize according to that. Okay, so that will lead to your the happiness. You just think, when I will become engineer I will be happy, when I will become doctor I will be happy. But is it true? Like we desire, we have many more desires, like I want to fly in the sky, or I want to do whatever we want. Okay, but once these desires have been fulfilled, can you ensure that you will be happy forever? So in the real life also you can see others that, okay, but we are discussing about the ourselves, like I want to become something, and when I become like that, okay, so on the basis of desire, can we happy? Can we become happy forever on the basis of our desire? So what is important for that? To fulfill those desire, we program something. But when I took your introduction, and in this class also, I have already taken your introduction. In that I have asked you to explore yourself first, introduce yourself. Okay, means in that introduction you don't have to give your like education, you have to relate your, means you have to define the environment according to your definition. What is the environment? What is your immediate environment? You can include your native place also or whatever. Okay, according to you, you can introduce yourself. So in that also, in that assignment also it is important. Okay, self exploration. That is something about self exploration. Means in that introduction you have explored, because you give your introduction like I am doing computer science, BTech computer science, so all are doing the BTech computer science. No? Then the introduction will be common for all. This is the. But what is your self? Can you explore yourself on the basis of your desire? You all want to become computer engineer, so that is the desire is also same. But are you all same like 60 students?
No, all are different.
You have something different. So, but that is also you characterize on the basis of your desire. Because I want to become this, or I have desire this, or my hobbies are different. You can characterize on the basis of your hobbies. I'm just including hobbies here. This is not given here, but I'm including it. Okay, next. Program karna, the process of achieving the desired action. When we think that I want to become engineer, then I program something like I have studied computer science, then I have taken the admission in the BTech computer science. Okay, means this is your programming. You are doing the process of achieving the desire, and action. Okay, action is required. Because you have to take it to become a computer engineer, you have to take admission in the BTech computer science. You need to learn. You need to take the education. Okay, then you can think, you can imagine that you will be happy. So what is the happiness? Happiness is the another thing, that is to be in the harmony. Means when I feel that I am in the harmony. Okay, so when I will become a computer engineer, I will be in the harmony with other people also. Means others are also happy. So can you imagine, you will become a successful engineer, then you will feel harmony in your environment, at your home, at your environment, in your class, everywhere. Okay, you just imagine that everybody will be happy. Okay, we just think like that कि other will be happy, but sometimes doesn't happen. Somebody will be happy and somebody will be will feel jealous. So it may happen. Why it happens? Because you all have studied BTech computer science, so somebody will be successful, too much successful, on the basis of prosperity or physical facilities. Okay, so because there may be the variation, because all the students are same. I have already told you the cranial capacity, IQ, that is all same, but because we also have our preconditioning are different. We have been grown up in the different conditions that affect. How the environment affect, I have already discussed it with you. How the environment affect our individual personality, our self. Even if we are studying in the same class, we used to score in the different marks. Why it happens? I have discussed it with you, like the definition. Okay, because there is the intellectual and the other factor that impact our life, like politics and other things also. But here we are talking about only the self-exploration. Now today only we will discuss about this, how we can explore. So desire may be different. This desire, this desire, what is the source of this desire? What is the source of this desire? Because you have seen others that they are learning the BTech computer science, they are doing that and they are doing that. So this desire comes from the society environment. You are perceiving that from your surrounding, that you are perceiving. Just think about, if you do, means if you have not seen anything, like there is nothing around you, nobody is doing BTech computer science. So when you remove multiple desires, then you can explore yourself also. But initially in our individual personality we include this. I have done this, I have done BTech computer science, I learned this language, I do this work, I want to become this. So on the basis of our role we just explore ourselves, nothing more than that. Okay, so program is whatever you perform, the action, whatever action you take. You study multiple books, you take multiple classes, so that is to fulfill that desire. Okay, so to understand harmony and to live in harmony at all 4 levels, harmony in human being is required and necessary, harmony in the family, harmony in the society, harmony in nature, existence. So harmony at these 4 levels is required to feel happy, because to score high in the examination you just wake up at whole night and just study, you don't sleep properly, sometimes you don't sleep for the 1 week. Some people are like that, some students they do not sleep at the night, they used to sleep only 3-4 hours. Okay, so after getting the result like 1 year, 2 years, so it may have the great impact on your health also. Sometimes I'm not saying that is true, okay, but it may impact your health also, others level like harmony in the society or harmony in the nature, existence. So our health, body, so there are the different level. So we should examine at the 4 levels that there is the harmony in the human being, harmony in the family. When I was studying BTech, there was this harmony in the family or not. Sometimes there is the disharmony, like my family have to pay high fees of this course because some students belong to the economically weak background, so they can feel another type of problem. There may be disharmony also. Okay, but ultimately if you succeed, then it can be the source of happiness. But how can you imagine the continuity in that? Harmony is the word, means continuous happiness. So it can be only true when others are happy in our surrounding, that everybody is happy. Okay, so we are exploring ourselves, that is true. So harmony at 4 levels are required. Harmony in human being, because we all are human being. So जैसे मैं हूँ, so I should also imagine the other person will be like me. He or she will be required the things like me, as much as I required, because we are the human being, so we have the similar requirement. That you know what are our basic needs. ठीक है, that is a big part. Harmony in the society, when you are studying something or there may be some other desire, to fulfill that desire you are doing some activity, so you can feel whether there is a harmony in the society or not. Sometimes you are doing some work and others are not happy, they are criticizing you. Suppose your desire is to become singer and you are learning something, so others may criticize you. Oh, what are you doing, huh? So sometimes you may feel disharmony at that time. But if you are true to yourself, if that thing makes you happy, you can perform, you can do that. I have given you the example of like Thomas Alva Edison, Einstein. So they have performed out of the way. They have gone out of the way to prove themselves, but they have done the hard work also. Okay, they have explored self invention. So there is a process of self exploration. Whatever we think, whatever we desire, we have to explore ourselves according to that. If you want to become a computer engineer, you have to explore like that. But ultimately you have to think like whatever you are doing, that is for human being, family, society, nature. Otherwise it may lead to any destruction. Like example, like electronic waste, the people are producing so many electronic waste. Now the papers, okay, mobile is required for communication, but now the papers are changing their mobile more frequently. That is not according to requirement.
Yes.
That may be according to some other reason also. If it is according to requirement, then it's okay. Okay, so we need to think about at it 4 levels. Harmony in human being. Whenever I am fulfilling my desire, there was harmony at these 4 levels or not. Harmony in the human being, harmony in the family, harmony in the society, harmony nature. Although it is very difficult, to make happy, means that you are doing something and all are happy. It is very difficult process. Okay, but at each time you can ensure whatever I am going to do, it is not going to harm anybody else. Then you can imagine the harmony. Although it is a difficult process, but we need to practice that. If I am not going to harm anybody else, then like I am learning singing, I am singing a song, it is not harmful for anybody. So I can do that. Although it is a difficult process, that everybody is happy. Actually there is a human nature, they used to criticize others also. So this is not always true. We need to learn how to work in the coordination. Then we can imagine the happiness and like. Okay. So because here we are talking about the self-exploration, self-investigation, self-study. So self-study of our desire is required. What I want to become, what is my aim. Okay. Sometimes this aim changes. When I move to another place, or I learn the new things, I can change or I can learn but within the computer also you can learn so many things like AI or different branches. You can think, you can explore yourself. So you should explore yourself in which you can do better, how you can do better for the society. I have also taught you about the sustainable development, means if it is useful for the society, for the larger population, then whatever you are doing, that will be admired by your surrounding, and people will be harmony. They will believe in you that whatever you are doing, that is for the goodness. Okay. So process of self-exploration, what it means, first we need to explore in ourselves, like what the Einstein have done, what the Thomas Alva has done. They have explored the multiple experiment, practical experiment. After that they have become successful. So before that they have done the self-exploration many times, multiple times. They have been scolded by their parents, by their teachers. So they have explored. So that is also a difficult process, because if anybody do some new things, so they have to suffer, or they have to do the hard work. Okay. Initially nobody will admire you. If the children used to do the different things, oh, what are you doing, are you generally the children are stopped, but they are exploring their self. What they are doing, they are exploring their self. They are learning by touching the things. So that is their self-exploration. Although we used to say, don't touch this, or this is harmful, but they are exploring their self. They are exploring this knowledge they are getting by experience. So that is the process of self-exploration. We can teach, the parents can teach the children at home also. Why they used to send their children to school? Why? Because that environment we cannot provide. Okay, that laboratory environment, the society is also a laboratory for a human being to become a human being, because we have to live in that society. Otherwise we can keep our children at the home, okay, don't go outside, don't go, but they have to live in that society. If they cannot learn to live in the society in their childhood, how we can imagine they will become a okay, successful citizen or the responsible citizen. Okay, suppose we are frightening them with a lizard, how we can imagine that my boy, my son will behave as a hero on the road when that accident is happening. Each time we are frightening them, don't go there. So we cannot imagine they will become a hero one day. So that is their self-exploration. Harmony in the society, harmony. So sometimes we feel there is a contradictions, but if you explore, if anybody explore their self, gradually that contradiction will be removed, like what Thomas Alva Edison has done. So now he is admired by everybody to achieve that. So that is their self-exploration. They have worked for the society, so one day their invention is beneficial for the others also. Okay, so that is one example. So what is the message here? We should not be always affected by our environment, although environment is a main part. Okay, but for the invention, for any kind of invention, your imagination and self-exploration is very important. Okay, although this process is very difficult. Okay, but for the safe life, for the safety purpose, the traditional way are good. The traditional living is considered good. Okay, but whenever we are working, we have to maintain this harmony in human being, harmony in family, harmony in society, harmony in nature. We just need to re-examine. Sometimes we have been criticized, sometimes we have been awarded. Okay, we do something and we have been awarded by our parents, our teachers. So we need to explore ourselves like a sportsman. Sometimes he won in the game, okay, and sometimes the sportsman lose the game. Okay, so we should play like that. This is all the play, this is the stage we are playing. Okay, and anybody can be winner. It is not always true that we will be the winner always. Okay, so we need to think like the sportsman feeling. So self exploration we should do, that is important. To be happy, to have relationship with ourselves, we should have trust on ourselves, then any other will trust, like the case of Thomas Alva Edison. Now the whole country, the whole world believe in what he has done. So that is also trust, kind of trust he has developed. But initially he has not been trusted by the family. But why he has been scolded? Sometimes he used to do some stupid things, or that may be harmful. Okay, parents used to take care of their children, because that is all the preconditioning. Actually, what I want to say, your most of the desire have been arisen from the preconditioning, like what others are doing, we just copying. We don't explore ourselves. What is my desire? Who am I? According to that, we can. Relationship is between oneself, other self. There are feeling in relationship in oneself and other self. Okay, and these feelings can be recognized. They are definite. Okay, so there are 9 feelings. Okay, so there is a relationship with oneself and for others. First, we should feel what I am feeling. Then I can think about the other person, how others are feeling. So first, I should recognize my feelings. What is my feeling? What is the feeling of myself? And there are 9 feelings. Okay, their fulfillment is necessary, because if I desire something, if it doesn't get fulfilled, there may be some frustration also. So there is the 9 feeling like trust, respect, affection, okay, care, guidance, glory, gratitude, reverence, love. Okay, so there is the 9 feelings, and fulfillment of these 9 feelings is required to be happy or to have the mutual happiness. And we all want that our feelings should get recognized. Okay, if I have done something, so I just require, if I have modeled something, then I need that somebody will see, and somebody see that my model, and they should approve that, okay, you have done the good work. Okay, that approval, the feeling of recognition is necessary. Then only means the children can grow as an individual person. If our feeling or my good work doesn't get recognized, so it gets the feeling of frustration also, like we have done the BTech or we don't become a successful, it doesn't recognize, so it may lead to the frustration also. So whatever we are doing, that work should be recognized. So this is related to 9 feelings. Okay, so recognition is important, like trust, this is the first. So we should trust with कि I will do that. We should not think negative, like I should have the first, whatever we are doing, we should have trust on ourselves that I will do it completely, I will be successful in that. Okay, means no matter how many times I will be failed, like a sportsman I can be failed, okay, but I will do it successfully. So we should have the confidence. So there are the 9 feelings. So trust is the important one. This is the basic requirement. Whatever we do, we should have trust on that. We should believe in that. Suppose you have developed a hobby, you should trust in that this will be good for your body or your health. If you have started the physical exercise, you should have trust. Or before making trust, or before the trust, to develop this trust, we should have some prior knowledge, so that you can get from the society, from the real life, from the books, or from there may be the different sources also, but the source should be authentic. Sometimes we believe in on the false assumption, we just listen that, oh, so we should not do like that. We should just verify the things, whatever is being said, that is right or not, that is right for me or for according to my environment, that is correct or not, that is suitable for me or not. Okay, if somebody is drinking in the foreign at the 4-degree temperature, so that may not be suitable for me in the India in the hot temperature that I am drinking wine. So that is not suitable, that is not suitable for me here. Okay, so whatever we do, just we should verify. Okay, so that is then we should explore anything. Before practicing anything, we should explore, we should verify. If we are if we are learning the new habits, if we are developing the new habits, so before doing anything, we should verify what we are going to do, whether it is suitable for my body, for society, for myself. First you should think about yourself. It is suitable for yourself, it is aligning with yourself or not, it is with your body or not. Okay, so you should verify that proposal. Okay, whatever others have said, like as a proposal, they used to tell, your friends used to tell the different things, but you should verify. So natural acceptance also. Okay, natural acceptance means whether that you just agree with that or not. You just ask from yourself, so that is good or not, what do you feel? If you are feeling that this is the good, you should proceed for that. And if you don't have any knowledge, you can ask from others. Okay, After that also you can verify, then you can move. So you should verify. If the things are naturally acceptable to you, you can proceed. If something is happening to you, if something is happening in the society, if you don't feel that is good for you also, so you should not do that thing with the others also. Okay, if you don't like it for yourself also. So trust is developed when the people start believing in you. Like if you do some kind of work that is beneficial for others, but first here what I am talking, you should do something that is beneficial for you, like for your physical, like you have started doing exercise in the morning, so that is beneficial for your body. In the 1 week or in the 2 week you can observe that is beneficial for your health. Okay, so this trust you have developed. And if that physical exercise is not good for you, you can develop some pain or some muscular cramp. Accidentally you cannot start doing the hard exercise. So gradually you need to learn what is good for me, what exercises are good, how I can start. So that is the trust. Means this exercise will be good for me. It's not like this, we are lifting the more than 60 kg, 100 kg. That is not the good exercise for you. Okay, so trust. First we should have trust on ourselves. Okay, then you can apply it on the others. Others will believe. And we should not give the bad advice also. If we have not tested that thing, we should not advise anything for others also, that you should lift up the 100 kg. So this will make the trust. Okay. So there are 9 feelings we can discuss on the next turn.
Learn more in next class.
Okay. So today in this class we have discussed about the trust. Are these feelings naturally acceptable to you? Means the trust. Okay, you can trust on others, you can have trust on you. Can you trust on you?
Yes, ma'am.
Like you will study for the 4 hours in the night.
It
Today you will
depends-
study.
It depends in which field you want to trust on me.
Okay.
I can play for 8 hours.
8 hours you can study.
Like I can play for 8 hours. I trust on you.
Okay.
It is trust on me.
Okay, if this makes you happy.
Yeah, definitely. It makes me happy. But
Okay.
in
Good,
in a
very good.
continuous way,
You raise your voice.
in continuous way, it is not helpful for me, or it will affect my health.
Study also.
Yes, ma'am.
No,
Anything-
playing is not affect. What type of games you play?
Anything like cricket or football or any physical exercise I can do for long hour as compared to studying.
Okay.
It depends in which field I want to explore myself.
Okay, but that is good for your physical health and that way for your mind also.
Yeah, yeah.
I think health and body. So any physical exercise is good for your. Okay, because in the good health we can imagine the good mind or good human being.
Yes, ma'am.
So we should, because sometimes we can feel if we are sick and we don't get anything desired for or desire something, then we used to jealous and we become emotional. Sometimes we judge the things emotionally, partially. We just see the partial view. So for the means to become a good human being also, we should have the good health also. I think if there will be the good health, good physical health, there will be the healthy mind. Healthy mind will can see the different types of views. Different types of views also. So today we just explore the feeling of trust and how we can develop the when we start doing something, some work that anybody can believe, or first I should believe. I should believe whatever I am doing, if that is good for you. If I am watching the mobile for more than 4 hours of whether it is good for me, just I should examine. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
then you can give advice to others to follow up that. So relationship with yourself means whatever your hobby, you just we should not copy others hobby. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
because in the reality also mobile is a tool, computer is a tool. So in the reality also you can explore so many things in the reality, like the physical exercise or game or any hobby you can explore. So that will make your relationship with you. Suppose you are playing for the 8 hours, so that is making your relationship with yourself. Means you have good relationship with you, with your body or with yourself. Okay. Now to live on this earth, we need to earn something. So we are studying, we are taking the education so that we can become a skilled person. Okay, and we can play a role for the society also. So with you, if I am playing well, if I am singing well, if I am eating well, so I can say that I have the good relationship with me,
Yes, ma'am.
with myself. Okay, now whatever we have discussed, just desire. So desire, sometimes our desires are associated with the society, for our surrounding. We just want to do something for our society. That is why you want to become engineer, because you want to do something for society. That is not only for you. You want to do some good work for the society. Okay, so this is the starting point.
Yes, time is
So
up.
we will discuss it in the next turn.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you
Thank you,
for the
ma'am.
lecture, for attending this lecture.